Hey guys, we're back with some more of the letter. When we last left off, we continued our streak of getting the bad ending. We killed Zachary. Then we got a memory fragment this time, compared to last time, which we didn't. Wait, I wonder if it's possible to actually kill Hannah. So, I don't know if we're 2 for 1 right now, or 2 for all for 1 right now. Where's memory fragments? Extras? No. Gallery? Well, we got one. Don't know where to look at them, but we got one. I mean, I assume it'd be in gallery, right? Wait, wasn't there like a separate one for like after chapters? There's one for. Do I see them in game? Well, we're in Marianne's route either way. This is us. Oh yeah, our relationship with Isabella is just maxed out pretty much because we just said all the right things. Because I'm a genius. Let's get a look at the ancient tree. Okay. And this time it's all unified for one ending. Because with Zachary's, I haven't looked at the end of his yet, but I assume it just says Skull Marianne. Yep. Ending 2 variant B. Oh, so this is ending 2 variant A. Don't know what's up with. Maybe is Hannah a ghost or not? Can I? Yes, I can. Okay, so did we get the skull as her? No, we did. So maybe we got the good ending for Hannah. You know, good ending, be possessed by a ghost. And, you know, we died as Isabel. Yeah. And I'm really interested in seeing what the, the cops see. Because there were cameras in the room he was in. So, I mean, do they see just Hannah killing him? Or do they see him just bashing himself against the bars and then, like, his stomach being carved out and then help me being written on the walls? Maybe the ghost just turned the cameras off to make everything, you know, to make the universe make sense. Let's go ahead and read profiles for Marianne. She was born July 14th. She's an interior designer, former architect. She's Irish. She's Roman Catholic. She has a Bachelor of Arts in Architecture. She makes chocolate, cats, classical arts, country music, karaoke, board games, video games, anime, and other obscure pop culture items. Yoga. Hold on, are you saying anime is obscure pop culture? I mean, anime is pretty much mainstream nowadays. Left in a dumpster as a baby. That's really cliche. She was found by a peddler and spent most of her childhood. I mean, I don't think cliche is the right word, but you get what I mean. Countryside in a beat-up van. Her father taught her how to read, write, and pray. Though an unconventional life, it was all she knew. Child welfare and protection eventually caught on and required that she have a proper education. She was provided a scholarship at St. Within School for the young ladies, and was bullied for being a charity kid. Marianne only had one friend who was mostly focused on her studies, 10 on graduating and returning to her father. Shame that he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's soon after. Her work as an architect in Ireland lasted until the Irish economic crisis. She moved to England after some time, exploring in search for better career opportunities. So her accent's Irish? That is Scottish. But what's the difference? $7:15 p.m. I don't think that's a reference to anything. I can't really tell at this angle, but I don't recognize those girls or outfits at the very least. The numbers are so little on top of my screen. They glare at me with such intensity that I can just hear their echoizations. And worth noting, her guy's a lot shorter than Zachary's. How's it compared to Hannah's? It's shorter, but at the same time, there's more branching. Well, hers could be like kind of unattached to the others' routes, you know? I really just want to see Rebecca and Ashton's particularly of just what happened to Zachary. I'm late for a night out with the girls, yes, but I have a perfectly good excuse. Jeez. Considering I didn't follow typical office hours, they don't really expect me to be able to just go as I please at 5:30 on the dot. Client is, first and foremost, my priority. I have to sit tight with my personal assistant, Chris. When my personal assistant tells me I have a big one coming up, But I shouldn't miss this one. He knows a lot more on the who's who and what's what when it comes to these socialities, and I trust that judgment call. And they don't have time for rich people, the drama, and their politics. These sort who are born with silver spoons in their mouth, who are used to wagging their silver tongues about. Let them handle the negotiating with them for the most part. There's that a picture of. I think that's a man, but it looks like they have long hair. Like, you know, they have a tux on, so... Or, like, it looks like a tux. Why else would I have hired him? But he told me I received a message about an hour ago.
Now, if only he has the full shilling when it comes to the time.
Come on, I have a social life too, you know, to an extent. Sort of. Pressing my head against the table, try to stave off an oncoming headache when the notification for a new email pops up. Okay, so, tier list. We're doing a tier list. Luke's exempt from the tier list? Because we just know nothing about Luke, come on now. And so, you know, first off, I still put Zachary on top. Zachary's pretty cool. I mean, he's dead, but he's still pretty cool. Next up, I gotta move Hannah down. I mean, she got possessed. That's her fault, you know? She killed Ashton. She killed Zachary. So, I put Hannah second first, but now I'm moving Isabella up, then Hannah, then Marianne, then Rebecca, then Ashton. All I'm expecting is a, hey, this looks like a good project I found. Go send them a design or something like that, really. That's how it often goes. Even with these rich Jamie clients who's heard of me from the equally rich Jamie friends, I can't expect them to hire me right off the bat. Which is all well and good and reasonable. We figure out what they want, send them my portfolio, my drafts for their projects, my rates, and hope for the best. There's a big client, Marianne. Babysit Burritail for you? Oh, the cat. Please take on this one project. Promise. This person is huge and Luxborn. This email and any attachment are intended solely for the use of the address. Oh, yeah, email. Chris Oak Parker. Oh, okay, it's... Mr. Parker, this is a formal request to secure the services of Marianne McCullough, hereinafter called the designer. As authorized by Hannah Wright, hereinafter called the client, for interior design worked at Ermengarde Mansion. Luxborn LX18 Orf, United Kingdom. The client hopes to have a designing there on 21st of October, Friday, the time pending. As I open the mail and see that I've been requested by the client specifically, well, certainly didn't expect that. It's pretty straightforward, too. Anyone else would probably be excited. They'd be working with the Hannah Wright. She's just one of the rich socialities. Is that a word? Sociality. Google! There. Sociality. It is. The sociality definite. No, I want the pronunciation. Specifically for the no, and Google doesn't have it. If Google doesn't have it in its dictionary, is it even a real word? It would have been bad. It would have been enough for me to reply an affirmative to Chris and leave, but he has never pleaded for me to take a project before. We've worked with big personalities in the past, celebrities, bankers, and even a few politicians. My PA have been indifferent about those. Chris is the ghost. He's the one that gains everything from this. So the question bounced about my school before I spy on one of the email attachments. Rand Enterprise donates $2.5 million to Refuge UK. Refuge UK, rather? My bad. At the grand opening of a new Wright hotel last Wednesday, local billionaire couple Luke and Hannah Wright announced the donation. Unexpected but welcome. As follows: Save the Children UK. One of the largest donations. This amount will keep the safe house in Luxborn open for several years. It seemed they caused quite a stir back then. Apparently, they had invited businessmen and sociality. Stop saying that word! Everywhere. The guys were being some big business announcement.
$2.5 million and an expensive-looking party to boot. These people sure know how to throw their money around.
Not that I should be so callous. They're going to do a lot of good and help a community of people with all those pounds. I, of all people, shouldn't criticize such acts, whether they're for show or not. At the very least, I know they'll be able to pay my rates. With the headline out of the way, however, I find myself staring at the picture that came along with the clipping. Because wow. Here I am, expecting a sour old woman in a blazer and skirt. But the woman that was plastered on the front page looked like she belongs on the front page of an entertainment section. Or even, if I'm to be crass, of having to be cross. Ho ho ho! Box me goats! Set off more loser flags, I dare you! Just the pin up for a glamour. Okay, I'll be your girl here. The maid's magazine. She sure knows how to rock that dress. Wait, I mean, they are really big. Her hair, her eyes, her lips, she can't be her. At the same time, she is her, only several years older. She looks just like... No, come on, Mac. The world is full of pretty blondes. Oh, it's the friend from her... Well... She'd probably... I mean, I guess she got a different name when she was married, but... It's just a coincidence. The shake of my head, I snap out of it and reach for my phone when it buzzes, and I fall off my chair in the process. Or maybe it's one of her bullies! That'd be interesting! An email from the Wrights came, requesting Mary Ann McCauley's expertise for their home. It seemed like an innocent commission made a different impact on the famous designer after seeing a picture of the Wright missus. And this is the day after the party, right? Yeah. Who else would be on the other line but the very people waiting for me?
Oh, piss. I'm so sorry, Cam. I'm on my way.
That's what I said, but you're not. You're still at the computer. And I still don't move from my chair, face flushed and heart racing. I can only stare until I can will myself to reply that yes, I'm accepting the assignment. And it takes even more time for me to just close the image, shut down the computer, and leave. Even then, it's already burned its image into my mind, into my head. No matter how much I wish it would just disappear. It makes me eager for the alcohol and the company. It makes me eager for anything that can help me forget. It's a good thing that the nearest pub is just a hop, skip, and jump from here. Hey bartender, give me a bad touch. That's Valhalla reference. Are we started on the branching yet? Oh no, we're still on... what I meant is, like, have we started yet? But the Galway Shawl, as it's called by those who frequented the place, is the only decent Irish pub in this country. You can pretty much tell that someone is new if they call it by its official name, the Curl Bar. I'm home away from home ever since I moved to Luxbourne. Well, that is when I'm not cooped up in my condo and working anyway. That's good alcohol, good company, and thank God, St. Celicia, good music. Crowd favorites like the Bothy Noise, the High West Landman, and Second Fusion Orchestra are often played. Not to mention the singing. Love singing. Yeah, they even have Kara and Mickey here sometimes to sing Your Love Is a Drug. Or, what's the Sunshine or something? I don't know. Anyone could just break out into a drinking song. Others in the pub were just wonderful. And they'd start singing along. Doing so while intoxicated is the best voice to go about it. And it's a win-win as long as I don't puke in the middle of a chorus. As long as I can get home in one piece at the end of the day. Tonight is karaoke night. What better time than to try and sing all my worries away? That's what my intoxicated brain tells me.
The ghost of guilt and sorrow remembers who I am, and in the prison of my heart, I was my only slave.
Hey, it's kind of... Drinking only reminds me of my home. The thought of home makes me think of her.
But in the depths of my cold soul, I'll leave the burden and despair.
It makes me nauseous. It sickens me that the smallest reminder of her can cause me such grief.
I'll fight for what's worth fighting for.
Are these the lyrics to the opening?
Fear, forget the rest.
Are they? I haven't heard the opening since... I think I watched it once in Steam, like, a little bit after it started. But back in Isabella's route, basically. Of course, that might just be the booze. Any other day, I would have scolded myself for drinking so much.
I lied to the Lord, I lied to myself, I lied to you and everyone I care, until there were no more lies to tell.
I already have a client. We'll be having our first little meet and greet in a few days.
Cowardice is easier than being brave, but at last I found the strength I lost to sing my love letter to you.
So I gotta be honest, I'm terrible at telling good music from bad music. So don't take my opinion for like just pour get a container of salt, just empty it on me, and she's not that good.
Cause people can lie, but my lone heart beats true.
I want to at least enjoy this night, get over the hangover tomorrow, and return to being prim and proper professional after.
That song was for Cam, our lucky bride to be. So give her a hand, Galway shawl.
Considering this gentleman, I'm going to excuse my smug grin as cheers and applause rise among the pub's patrons. You guys possibly off-key public singing aside, I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. That's a good reason as any to belt out in front of these strangers. With good drinks and good friends, there's nowhere else I'd rather be tonight. And I'd forget for a short while.
And that song was brought to you by Marianne McCullough, everyone! A round of applause!
Now, I can't relate to this at all. You see, the whole... Not the whole girl thing, it's the whole, like, having friends thing. I don't... Haruna? I thought this was not Japan.
That was so good. You rock, Marianne.
Oh, please stop. You're just saying that.
You know neither of us can hold a tune, Marianne. A toast to our shameless drunk singer. May your drinks forever flow and your notes be ever lovely.
If anyone deserves a toast tonight, that's Cam. Finally sealed the deal after 3 years, eh?
I mean, I also can't relate to the whole girl thing either. But...
Read 'em and weep, bitches.
Kamala's diamond engagement ring gleams as she holds it up for the world to see. Which one's Kamala? How do I hide text? No. How do I hide text? Controls. Oh, okay, I see it. She has reasons to be proud. 3 years of living together, and her boyfriend finally asked her the big question. Obviously, she said
Don't
yes.
get too attached to that ring or the one after, sweetie. I was wearing a wedding ring not so long ago, and look at where I am. But enough of me being a downer. Cheers to a happy engagement!
Of course, if something like Haruna's divorce were to happen, I'd be there for Cam. Just as Cam had been there for me, I can more than just my yoga instructor. Can't be happier for my friend right now.
Cheers!
Cheers.
So obviously, either A, these people are going to be killed by ghosts, or B, they're going to actually turn out to be the ghost. Well, we both will be there for Cam, won't we? Haruna and I? Haruna, it's been a real bad year for her ever since her divorce. She's such a nice person, even loaning me money to open the studio. She didn't deserve what her husband had pulled. Happy she's smiling again and picking out like she used to. I think we've all missed her Japanese firecracker. Met her in yoga class. Sometime I had joined to keep myself in shape and, honestly, so that I could make friends when I moved to Luxborn. Clearly it worked like a charm. Okay, why are you always wearing gloves? What are you, Kirigiri? It definitely doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I brought along my lucky D20 die with me on the first day. No, sir. Love these girls so much.
What about you, Marianne? You're 30 years old and you still haven't got yourself a man.
And you guys know I have a very busy schedule. I don't have time for that.
Oh, come on. That's a lame excuse and you know it. You need a man who'll take care of you and you need it now. Maybe some hunk who'll be your house hubby while you rake in the dough.
Oh, this scene is to show us that Marianne is unlike other women and she's an independent... I don't know how to make those jokes funny.
I'm
sorry.
quite capable of taking care of myself. Who needs a Mr. Right?
Hey, look at me. I'm Marianne McCullough, a lawful neutral cleric with 9 points in wisdom and 8 in charisma, but I can't get myself a date.
Well, 8 points, that's not a lot. Like, 10 is like average, right? I don't play D&D, but I mean, 9 points in wisdom, that's like pretty, like, I mentioned druids and demons once. Once! They don't even know the rules or understand what the numbers mean. Certainly I'm not some sort of holy person. Far cry from a miracle worker. With those gloves, she's definitely a monk, right? Barely have the willpower to fight off demons, especially my mom.
Actually, maybe she isn't looking for a Mr. Right, but a Mrs. Right. Oh, my Marianne, we still love you even if you're in the closet.
That would explain some things. Haruna, you don't have a ring anymore. Maybe you two can be together and I don't have to worry about my best girls being alone.
What are you on about? There's nothing to explain.
But the more I deny, the louder they tease me until the other people in the pub start to watch. It doesn't help at all when Haruna drips her arm around my shoulders and leans
Will
in.
I be all yours then? Will you be making me feel like a woman?
I don't think they're just kidding around, but this just to make me feel comfortable in the slightest. So when Camel, how do you say that? Kim notices my silence, and Harina sees the expression on my face. They stop. When the awkward air settles over us, the rest of the pub goes back to whatever they're doing before the whole thing ever happened. No, Marianne? She's relatable? No, is only attracted to 2D anime girls. They probably won't even remember it when they wake up with massive hangovers anyway.
Sorry.
Me too.
Hey, no hard feelings, right?
I raise my glass. Wait, are these 2D anime girls? Oh, that... I don't know. We drink. There's no need to say more. We're all definitely too far drunk tonight. Eventually, the fun times end. It's a weekday after all. With Harina being a nurse, she still has to get ready for her next shift. Kim also has a loving fiance waiting for her at home. Really didn't have to make a fuss about having left some buns in the oven when she took off early. Really, I understand. As the one who insisted, was determined to get drunk anyway. Just ask for fringe weaver. That's 9 carbohydrate and 1 adeline? Is it? It's just 1 sugar and 9 alcohol. Moving to the bar, I sit, alone at last. Alone with a stranger. Oh, who's this? Looks like an alcoholic. An alcohol enthusiast. I haven't seen him here before. Obviously not a regular. Isn't said a word and just sits there, savoring his drink. With his whiskey served neat in one hand and a lighter in another. Doesn't seem like he's noticed me yet. Maybe I should go before he looks my way. Before he was pretty and he was blonde, those 2 things plus alcohol never did me any good. Not too late. Judging by the way his flushed face and the dazed look in his eyes, he's as drunk as I am. Oh, that's a sugar rush, I think. But whereas I feel like keeling over, looks like he's still ready to take the catwalk by storm. Really, he just has the air as one of those men, I think they own the world.
Hello there, sexy. Please don't stand up on my account. I already like what I see.
Look, you're a married man, please stop.
Fancy a drink? It'll be on me.
But then again, I might be pleasantly surprised if he proves me wrong.
Want some between the sheets? Sex on the beach? I'm talking cocktails, of course.
Fat chance. But it doesn't matter. We both know how to play this game. There are 2 different ways for the night to end. One thing or another is going to happen. Question is, what do I want to do?
Oh no, that's fine. I'd rather order some blue balls or some AMF if you don't mind.
He looks like he's about to say some witty retort, but stops himself and downs the rest of his whiskey. Order a mint julep, and he gets another whiskey. We start the customary small talk. Of course, the saying, ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies, goes without saying. We ask nothing about each other, offer up falsehoods to establish some strenuous, fake connection between 2 strangers at a pub, if only to pass the time. Whiskey, as I've come to call him, supposedly 21 years old, single, takes care of his sick mother, and is a manager of some sorts. How old is he, like 30? Well, Hannah's 31? Yeah, true. Yeah, 31, so Luke is more or less the same age. I didn't care to listen to the details. Meanwhile, Mint, as he's come to call me, is 29 and what did I say it was again? Oh yeah, I told him I was a professional chocolate taster. Wait. Journal... How old is she? 30. I'm gonna lie about what my job is, might as well make it fun. It's pretty decent chat between 2 pretty drunk strangers. Maybe it's just me, but we might as hand-holding well expend the tiniest amount of effort in pretending there's something meaningful in this meeting. Would have been nice too, if it was just left at that. But during a lull in the conversation, he brings it up.
You know, I've never been with a woman taller than me.
Is her height listed? Marianne, 5'11". I think he might have been different from the rest.
Never have and never will, whiskey.
Ooh.
Can we go back to the history of chocolates? Did you know that chocolate candy was introduced in 19th century England as a healthier alternative to alcohol?
It was? Saint Lucy, right, was the most beautiful woman of her time. She had men come from the 4 corners of the world just to see the pure light of her exquisite green eyes. Sure, so lucky anyway.
No, enough of the history lesson. Come on, Mint. You know and I know what you came here for.
Now, not every suitor is gallant, and she was no fool. She had known that sooner or later she wouldn't be able to defend her chastity.
Come on.
Chastity?
There must be something that gets you going.
So she had taken out a knife, gouged out her own eyes.
There
like
is
Zachary.
something, but I don't think you can handle it.
Pressed with her own devotion, God restored her eyes and made them more beautiful than before. It has a peculiar sense of humor, hasn't it? Because that only meant suitors that kept going after Lucy. She kept her eyes in a chalice to scare them away.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I can handle whatever it is.
St. Lucy, help me. Help me turn away from sin. Help me with my own blindness.
My place isn't too far from here. I won't take care of you if it ends up being too much for you. And no one will be able to hear you if you try to scream. You sure you want to go down that road, pretty boy?
Wouldn't have it any other way.
This is adultery. Marianne went to the Curl Bar, also called the Galway Shawl by its patrons, for a night out with her close friends Cam and Haruna. When they left, Marianne was seen with a stranger whom she referred to as Whiskey, to she was called Mint. And then he walked her home gently. The best thing about having a condo so close to the pub is the ease of access. As long as I can still stand and walk, I can make it home. Maybe I need help from a kind neighbor or two to help me with the last leg if I'd really gone overboard on the alcohol. But I always made it home. Sometimes, with company. Of course, that always comes with complications, especially with the real clingy ones. But it isn't as good a tip as stalkers to the building security can't fix. Oh yeah, he walks in. the anime poster. I'm always nervous though, even if this isn't the first time I've done this. First few minutes when we enter my room are the first few agonizing minutes where I try not to panic. Okay, Max, so far so good. Don't let him swallow your fear near all that liquid courage. He'll leave sooner or later, or I'll never have to see him again, just like every other man before him. I like to say to myself that the men I've brought to my place were more scared than I was. If there's no fear when I look into Whiskey's eyes, only the light. When he starts touching me, I don't even hesitate when I push him against the door. Roughness is to be expected. What am I reading? As long as he sticks to the script, everything. This is on Steam. This is all ages. We'll have a little tumble in the sheets. He'll leave. We'll forget about it. Somebody asked what I really wanted. I would have told them I wanted a bed of roses, chocolates, and music. Maybe an Irish castle. But all I want is her. It's never going to be a reality. Okay, so she is a lesbian. That's my fault, of course. Because I was afraid. Because I was a coward. So she wants Hannah, right? But since she can't, she goes for Luke. Of course. It's a Katawa Shoujo! We're playing as Misha. I actually got a comment today about a Katawa Shoujo reference I made in Everlasting Summer. Some guy's like, you like Katawa? Subbed! So, you know, if that guy's watching, you know, wahaha. Thanks. Yeah, I really like when people comment. Because it really happens. That's probably why I like Everlasting Summer so much still. Because people regularly comment in every video. And actually watched it. It's always nice when I see someone respond to a old video of mine. Like, and talk about something that happened, you know, minutes into it. You know, that's always just feels nice. And I let it go. Because, you know, my videos don't really get watched often. Hey. Hi. He's saying my name, hey, my name. It's let's go time. Give me 3 minutes. Kate. And just yeah, look. Let me finish this scene. Misha is trying to get the H scene with Hisao. Don't mess this up. Can't even be bothered with the thought of her. Just the single thought of her makes my resolve to see this affair through over.
Wait.
What is it now?
Yes, what is it now? What's it gonna be, Marianne? Lewd or no lewd? So look, there's a few things here. One, if we do this, this is wrong. You see? And you see? You don't do lewd things to your employer. Let's just, you know, come on. And number 3, this is cheating. Number 4, no, you're not a cute anime girl. So this is wrong.
We're both drunk.
Oh, it went up? Huh?
And?
Color me surprised. Butter my bite and call me a biscuit.
this is wrong. Don't you think it's a bit fucked up that we're about to have sex and we're just calling each other by the drinks that we had? How messed up are we?
Yeah, actually I do.
Doll, shut up with the ethics and morality talk. It is seriously putting me out of the mood.
If you want to leave now, Whiskey, I understand. I mean, with how smashed you are, it'd probably be best for you to sleep the night unless you want to be mugged. But I won't stop you. And this isn't going to happen.
Bloody hell.
Achievement unlocked. Oh, the achievement icon is a chicken. Huh. First is annoyed at me for putting off our night of sexual congress. But no means no. He ends spewing a few profanities under his breath. He surprisingly simmers down soon enough. He's worried for a moment that he might try to force something. So he makes a show of fixing his suit and smoothing down his hair, before making himself comfortable in the nearest seat he could find.
What are you doing then? You have a guest in your home. Put the damn kettle on. Dandelion tea if you have it. But I suppose all you have are those shitty tea bags from the store.
If it isn't for the absurdity of this turn of events, I would have flipped him off for thinking you have no taste. But in the end, I just laugh. I'll get our cans of Korean ginseng and lemon balm though, no dandelion. Let a second thought, do wet the tea. It's 3 minutes to get the kettle to boil. 3 minutes where we say nothing to each other. I mean, what do you even say to the guy I was going to sleep with until I changed my mind? Now he's in the mood to talk about the influence of Troy's on Mallory. Still unusual by the time we were both seated on my bed. Mugs with
Just so
tea in
you
them.
know, whatever is going on right now is a lot stranger and fucked up than the one night
I
stand.
agree, but
We are two messed up individuals by your logic.
I mean, this is kind of weird.
Everything is messed up, if you ask me. War, terrorism, famine, poverty, loved ones and loved lost.
So, you know, they're at the bar, they're drunk, hammered, if you will. Come upstairs and they drink tea together.
This whole world is a cesspool.
That air is telling me when it fills the air room once more. One would think this is the perfect time to burst. Spell about whatever issues that made us the messed up person that we are today. And it is. But I guess some part of me would rather not put the weight of my problems on somebody else's shoulder. Where's the scene cut? Would it be fair to leave that to a person when I don't even know if we'll ever see each other again? Sooner rather than later, we both pass out on my bed, mugs left forgotten on the floor. There it is. Okay. I'll call it that. That was an interesting start to a chapter. I wasn't really digging the whole, girls' night out thing, but that came around. That happened. Okay. I'll see you guys next time with some more of the letter. Bye.